in a way.
Okay. So upper extreme of that
Small
range.
losses stay small. That's the mantra. Small losses stay small. Small losses stay small. Big losses just getting bigger and bigger, right? Getting bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah.
Reverse the trade in the market short trade. In the market short now.
Yeah, I'm in the market short now. Yeah, I'm in the market short now, and I'm actually looking at, and here we go. Here, if you can see, we have a gap here. Like I said, we usually typically use these as magnets. So I'll be looking for my final T to at least hit the top. And then we got another gap here getting validated to the downside on the 5 minute. I'm gonna come down to the 1 minute and see what's going on.
James, how many trades do you think you take in a day?
Me, I take 1 or 2 trades a day. Mostly just one trade.
One trade.
Yeah, I look for buy side or sell side to get swept. I look for the reversal and I'll take it back up. Yep, typically. Yeah, mostly it's one trade. So typically, if I see that we headed towards sell side, I may take that scalp down there, get a little bit of that right to where I see liquidity resting, and then I'll reverse the trade and take it back up to buy side. So yeah, 1 or 2 trades typically a day.
I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Real quick. How did you, or what was your adjustment like to taking losses in trading in general? I know you said you have a background in playing cards and gambling and things like that. Was there an adjustment period to accepting losses, especially while you were learning this? Because all this kind of happened pretty quick, right? So you had to learn what trading was in general, learn that when you do something that you think has the probability of being right, there's still going to be a percentage of times where it doesn't work. What was your adjustment like that to accepting losses and getting to where you're at right now?
I think it was just that look in the mirror and just, being okay with being wrong. Like a lot of people not. Like right now, I saw myself potentially, going into a wrong setup. So I adjusted myself. But typically it was just my why. Like, I got a son. And like I said, it was like kind of like put my back against the wall, like a now or never. It was like going into that job. It just kind of did something for me. And at that point, I just was like, look, if I'm going to do this, I got to do it. And it got to be now. And it still didn't come easy after I said that to myself. But I started giving myself rules like, okay, well, I'm only going to take that 1 or 2 trade a day. I'm not going to trade minis. I'm going to go down to the micros. And from there, I just started stacking days. And like my stepdad always say, just like, a drip will still fill the bucket. So I kind of just took that mentality and just look, I'm like, okay, I know I can trade. I understand these things, but prove that I can make this payout, prove that I can get 2 payouts. And then I'll start, adjusting from there. And that's kind of how I took it.
Nice. I like that. A drip will still fill the bucket. Count the drips. They all matter. Speaking of counting drips, are you a collector? Did you grow up reading Dr. Seuss? Maybe some one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish? If so, we got some news for you, Gabe. We could bring in the news. We're gonna throw it to some news real quick. We'll come right back to you, James.
Right.
Would you eat them here? Would you eat them there? Would you eat them anywhere? Just in time for back to school, Hormel and Dr. Seuss have teamed up to launch a limited edition Green Eggs and Spam Classic Twin Pack. It comes in this collectible can and is only available at Walmart for a limited time. The collab celebrates the 65th anniversary of Dr. Seuss's beloved book, Green Eggs and Ham. You can get the MYM approved recipe at the official Spam brand website.
Thank you, Gabe. Thank you. Wow, James, if you didn't hand in that or quit that Target job, we might have been putting Green Eggs and Spam on the shelves. I actually used to work at Walmart, so that was one of my jobs before getting into trading. Green Eggs and Spam.
Green Eggs and Spam.
James, one more time.
In high school.
Say it again, JD.
I was gonna tell a joke. Don't worry about it. Anybody from Chicago knows what the Jewels is. I worked there in high school. Forget it. Let's move on.
James, they wanted to know your Instagram one more time. I think you said Scoot.
Yeah, Trades? My Instagram is Scoot Trades 22.
SCOOT.
Yes, SCOOT Trades 22.
Scoot Trades 22. Thank you for that. And
like I said, they get to send me a DM, and I can send them my Discord, anything like that. I write back to everybody, so
okay,
just shoot me a message.
Awesome.
Man of the people.
And I have a challenge on my Instagram. I did a 0 to 100K in payouts a month, and I kind of just was showing my process between Topstep and other platforms that I trade with, and that's on there as well for everybody to take a look at.
Okay.
Did you say 0 to 100,000 in payouts in a month?
A month, yeah, yes.
Unbelievable. You're coming back.
Yeah.
You're coming back on the show. We got to trade some more.
Yeah, we definitely need James back on the show. Maybe during your trading time, during fast market
I love to be here. Like I said, I'm getting used to cameras and things like that, but I'm having fun here with you guys. I can come back for sure. I would love to come back around a time where I'm like a little bit more effective. This afternoon market is like literally just like kind of spinning me around right now.
Hey, and I think that's important to know, right? We talked about that a little bit earlier, but knowing your lower probability times, or more so important, knowing your high probability times, right? When am I most likely going to make my money, right? I use the analogy sometimes with the VIPs. It's just like if I'm a pizzeria owner and I think that it's a smart idea to open my business at 5 a.m. and I'm not selling any pizzas, that's my fault, right? So there's a cost of doing business here. I should know that, no, I'm going to shut down and only operate during busy times. And that's how you're able to get to payouts. Did you copy trade accounts while you were going through it, or did you just trade one account?
Absolutely. I think copy trading is the smartest thing ever, the scaling of it. But I tell everybody, like even in my group, I tell people, look, don't jump straight to that. That can get pricey. It can get expensive really quickly. So prove to yourself you can get a payout, and then use that payout to scale from there. Like don't just jump straight to it, because 5XFAs is $1,000. So that repeat cycle is crazy.
Right. And how was the adjustment? Because you are in a live account now, right? So how was that adjustment, right? Because you were going from trading the 5XFAs, you could 5x the profits that you were making, right? So if I made $200 times 5, that's 1,000 for the day, and you can count it that way.
Right.
But then going into that live account, was there an adjustment?
It's a huge adjustment that I'm still getting used to, right? I'm taking it, I know this is a step up, but it was a little bit of adjustment for me because I got spoiled by the bigger payouts and the more leverage and things of that sort. So it's an adjustment, but I know that if I want to be in this game long term, this is the way that I need to go. But the live account then also, it made me a lot more humble, a lot more patient, because trading those 5 micros only, not being able to scale up into trades, it allowed me to pick better spots, trade at better times. But it did in the beginning, and still to this day, it had me like take more risks, like holding trades a little bit longer. So I may have a couple of losses on there. And it's crazy because in a lot of my accounts, I'm like on maybe almost a 40-day win streak. But lately, I've been taking some risks that, like from overnight to the morning, just trying some new things. That's been giving me a few losses that you can see come recently. But it's just me being experimented, trying to figure out that 5 micro strategy a little bit more.
Got you. Experiment in the practice account, right? Experiment with you're
really
gonna try some stuff, right? If we're gonna try a new play. If I'm a football team, we're not gonna try it at the Super Bowl, right? We're gonna go with the shit that
that's
works.
also the flaw still in me with the FOMO of just like, if I take this in this practice account and it works, so I gotta adjust myself to that too. But like I was just letting everybody know, like in my group, like I bleed too. Like I take losses. I know we on an extreme win streak in my group right now, but at the same time, it still feel good to know that you can bleed.
Right. Speaking of Super Bowl, are you an Eagles fan?
Man, if you can see, I don't know if let me try to show it to you guys. I got my Scoot Trays 22 with my Eagles jersey over there.
I see it.
The jersey in the back there.
Wow. Yeah, that Scoot Trays 22 on there.
I see a Knicks. Was that a Knicks towel there too?
Yeah. So I didn't really want to show that, but it's a Knicks towel. I went to the game. I'm a friend, Jason Tatum. I went to the game. I went to the game when they played Boston, so I just took the little memorabilia, and it just happened to just be there.
You use it to wipe your floors and stuff like that. It's okay. We can show it.
Like Sixers not so good right now, so I'd rather go to a Knicks game. Not gonna lie.
Got you. Good stuff. James, it's been fun having you here, man. We're gonna bring in Gabe. We haven't done this in a little bit, but we're gonna bring in Gabe here. This thing we do with some of our guests, like we said, we're gonna figure out a time we can bring you back on the show. But we want to ask you a question. So, Gabe, why don't you come in and do it if you're ready?
Yo. All right, James, thanks for joining us today, man. Great having you. Great getting to know you. I got a couple questions for you. First thing is pick a random number from 1 through 40. And I got a question for you. Just something fun and lighthearted to close up the segment together.
22.
22. All right. Oh, Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Aw.
Segment. Cut this segment.
Yes. I don't prefer. I wouldn't do it, but I ate it before. I ate it before, and it's not bad. But I wouldn't get it.
It is not,
myself.
not bad. I got you.
If it was the
All
only
right,
pizza
so
on the
second
table and I was
question.
hungry, I would eat it. I would eat it.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I can't pass up free pizza. Second question would be a little bit more of a Philly question. Pat's or Geno's, or better yet, where's your favorite spot for a real Philly cheesesteak?
Neither.
Neither.
That's the right answer. That's a Philly
Neither.
answer for sure.
What's your go-to?
Neither. I'm in between. I like Ishkabibu on South Street. There's a few. It's Delisandro's. It's like in Germantown area. It's a lot of different places, but Pat's and Geno's, nah, not really going there. They was in the casino for some
Of
time,
course.
so I was going there. At the casino, I was going to Geno's, but I think they just left the casino.
Okay.
Tourist traps,
Good.
it sounds like.
Good
Yeah,
answers.
tourist attraction. Sure.
Yeah, 100%.
But no.
JD, it was like that what did I get? That terrible sandwich. It's like buying a $20 bacon, egg, and cheese in the city. You're not gonna do that, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Jay, I felt so bad for you when you ordered that. We were in Chicago, Jay and I together, and you ordered an Italian beef sandwich from a place that had no godly business selling an Italian beef sandwich. And I looked at it, and it was an abomination, and I felt so bad that
Yeah.
you got stuck with it.
Hey, I ate it. I was hungry. We got a question for you, James, from Abdul in the chat. Do you journal your trades? How did you realize what worked for you and what didn't?
I do journal my trades, but I do record my trades live, and I go back and kind of look at those. So I looked at it as like a voice journal, like because journaling sometimes I do forget, but I do record all my trades that I take with my chat. So me going
Okay.
back and explaining those, and then we have a market recap on Saturdays that we go over everything. So I kind of look at that time from based off of notes that I take, and I do that. And I just got this Plaid AI for my voice recording, so I just record all my sessions through that too as well, and I just kind of keep notes like that. But journaling is
Nice.
important. In the beginning for me, it was super important, but I tend to, because I got my son sometimes and I got students sometimes, I might forget to write in my journal, but I'll go
Gotcha.
back to the recording always. I do back
Yeah,
test my trades though.
I like that the recording of it because not only do you get the trades, you get to see what happened on the screen, but you get to
Exactly.
see how you respond as well, right? Where
Exactly.
it's just like if you're over leveraging, you might see something physically that you're doing, like you're leaning into the screen, or I'm sweating, or I'm sitting here like tapping my foot because I'm hoping that something works out. And there's a lot of information that you can get from that. So I do like those video journals for sure. JD, you got any other questions before we go? Segment went quick, man.
No, man. James, I
Yeah,
got to tell you, you're a
like I
breath of
said, you
fresh
guys can
air
have me
coming
back
on here.
anytime.
I can't wait to have you back on. We are going to do it soon, too. We're going to get our man.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Anytime, just shoot me an email, reach out to me anyway. I'd love to come back.
And real quick for
Awesome.
you, James, who's watching right now? Who's watching that you want to give a shout out to? Want to say what's up to?
Definitely want to get a shout out to my mom. I want to get a shout out to my brother. He just got out the hospital. He tapped in watching me right now. That's love. And my whole Discord chat, man. I know y'all in here watching me. We're going to get another dub. We like on a 20-day win streak, so let's just continue that. Anybody that's, looking for my Instagram, just shoot me a message. I'll respond to everybody. Hope to connect with some good people. And thanks for having me, Topstep, for sure.
Awesome. Amazing stuff, man. James, it's been great trading with you. Coming up in Power Hour, we got Ofek T. Ofek is back with 5 XFAs and is ready for the action in Power Hour coming up next. He's going to be joined by Andre and Dolby. So we'll go right into a break and get those guys back in here in a second. This is Topstep TV. Let's go.
Welcome back to Power Hour. The man in the middle, Ofek, joining us. Just got 5 XFAs back. Dolby time on the right. Let's get right into it. Ofek, welcome back. How are things? How have you been trading? And what are your thoughts coming into this Power Hour?
A long time no see, my boy.
Yes.
I want to see us go back down. I want to see us go back down to this gap, this hourly gap. I want to see Nasdaq go down here to in the next hour we have. Okay, I don't want to see us go above this 1 hour fair value gap.
What prices are those?
So price. I don't want to see us go above 300. Don't want to see us go above.
And below?
Below, and I want to see us go to 186. This is the price.
Okay, very good. 23,186. Last trade in the NASDAQ, 23,262. Let's take a look at the ES. Last trade over there, 63.45. Crude trading $66.21 and gold trading $34.30. Dolby time, how are you seeing this in the
So
last
far,
hour of the trade?
my favorite hour to trade is the final hour, the power hour. It looks like, huh? What do you got, Ofek?
Want to take this short?
Oh, hell yeah! I don't need to talk.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's
what's
see.
your
The risk is very low. I'm gonna short this position.
Okay.
I'm risking $2,000 on this trade, and like I said, I want to see us go down to 186. Okay,
so we're short.
Something like that.
So we're in.
Okay. Oh yeah.
What price did you get?
257.
I mean, 2050 and 57.
Okay.
And if I will get a stop loss here, so I wait for a higher price to get still shorting.
All right.
My risk is very low.
Yeah. Short from 257. Short from 257. Last trade, 23,261.
All right, we're in as well. The stop is at 266.
Yeah.
Cool.
Same
This
price,
level
Toby?
will be this level
60,
will
25.
be even.
Okay.
We're at 60 and a quarter. But our stop is in the same spot. So very tight risk here, a little like 6 points, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get stopped, it's a paper cut. And we're looking for.
It's a good stop loss.
You said one below 190, 186. What do you think the market is, or how do you think the market's going to get down there? You think it's going to be on news? Is it going to be like technicals? You think it's just going to sell off at the close? Technicals, okay.
Only technical. Yeah. So I'm gonna go break even when we low. You see the slow on 2040. This will be my break even.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'm gonna take the short all the way to the downside.
Okay.
All the way to the downside. Okay. And for example, how many times?
It's gonna take
let's say
a long time. It's gonna take us an hour.
Hey, I mean, we got time to hang out and chat then. So Ofek, let's say we do get stopped out here at 266. Does that mean is there a situation in which you would redo the exact same trade again? Go back to the well on the same idea?
Yeah. I want to see us go higher, take some liquidity, and then take another short. If I don't get what I want, because this is not my, I don't usually trade on a PM session. I trade only AM session. If I don't get what I want, so I'm not taking another trade.
Okay.
This seems like a very good trade. I think it seems like a very good trade.
Very good.
Monday without news. Last hour of the session.
Lower highs at highs. I mean, that's pretty good. Those buyers have not been able to make a higher high since about 12:30, about an hour and a half and counting. It's been all lower highs for the last hour and a half.
Yes, it has. All right, OFAC, real quick, we'd like to play this game above below. Above below, I'm going to ask you what will the price be on the close in the NASDAQ. Then we'll throw up a poll in the chat, and they're going to pick above or below that price. Last trade in the NASDAQ, 23,260. What price, says OFAC, what will the price be on the close in the NASDAQ?
I think the price will be my target.
180?
My target. If I'm wrong, so we need to go to at least 300, at least, if I'm wrong in my technical.
Okay, so you're saying 23,180, correct? That's what the price will be on the close?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Put it up on the poll. Let's
Let's
get that
do
last
it.
treat. Yep. We
Right
do
now,
have
it's not looking
Stop.
Yeah.
we do have a situation kind of growing here in the ES. Negative delta, call it 10,000, negative 10,000 delta in the ES. NASDAQ's plus 3,400 or so. See if they want to squeeze those shorts into the close. But right now, lower right-hand corner of the screen, you got the countdown clock, 52 minutes till the closing bell, 42 minutes till MOC. Poll is up right now. 53,180.
Are you still in, OFAC, or did you get stopped out?
No, I'm still in.
Oh. How'd you? Oh, you're an NQ. I'm an MNQ. We got stopped out in MNQ, but NASDAQ has not hit the 266s yet.
I think I will get a stop also.
All right.
Let's see.
Should I wait until you get stopped out and then get back short again? Or should I just wait for you to make another trade? They say stop is better.
Yes, it is.
All right, we're on the sidelines. We're on the sidelines. We'll wait for the market to make the next move here. Hopefully, OFAC does not get stopped out. We did get stopped out. Interesting example. MNQ and NQ are two different markets.
Interesting.
Two different markets.
Let's trade 23,263. How many short, OFAC? Short 3.
I don't think you put the stop like me.
Where should the stop be?
We're an MNQ. We got tagged.
Yeah, on MNQ also. 266.75.
Oh, the 0.75. That's what it was. It's a game of ticks, Dre.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I think I'm gonna stop also. So
let's see if it gets tagged. Let's see if it ends up getting tagged here.
Yeah, it will. It will. The MNQ now getting tagged. Okay, it will.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna wait for a higher price and then looking for another position to take a short.
Okay.
Now I want to wait.
Okay. Let's
see.
All right, so flat then?
Consolidation. Yeah, we're flat. I think OFAC is flat. We're down $43.50. $43.50. Just a flesh wound. Shout out to The Last Action Hero. Great movie.
Let's keep it. Now it's 11,000, minus 11,000 in that delta on the ES. It is growing.
Wow.
Yeah. We have a short squeeze? Question mark. We'll see.
That'd be a hell of a short squeeze. You think ES could take it? Could drag the NASDAQ to the upside? I mean, ES is not doing a good job of going down.
No, it's not. Perhaps the shorts could. Especially when they puke, they get stopped out, and they gotta lift the offer, take this thing higher. Right now, we got 50-50 on the tilt. Perhaps looking to get back in. Got 19 minutes till the bottom of the hour.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's kind of a bummer, Dre. So we've seen these moves happen pretty frequently in the NASDAQ where all the action takes place in the open, and then it just consolidates back and forth. I mean, the open was incredible. Shot up, 200-something points. You know, hold on for dear life if you get long, and then the market just totally dies. Ever since 9.
Speaking of that, yeah, we did have some huge P&Ls. We're going to update on those huge P&Ls from some of our I funded traders getting up $50,000. Trader J, Guan up $40,000. Chung up $23,000. This is about 2 hours ago. See if we get an update. I'm guessing they did catch the move to the upside. Like Dolby was talking about. All right, it's a little bit of a grind higher here. 63.47 last trade. Are they going to squeeze this thing?
It's going to be fireworks, Dre. If they pull off a squeeze here in the ES, like you said, 11,000 negative delta. Can you explain to all the people, Dre, how they even calculate that?
What does that mean, you ask? Yes, I'm so glad you asked. Dolby time, negative 11,000. It means they are hitting the bid. They're coming with market orders and hitting the bid 11,000 times. They are looking to get in, and they're getting not so sense of price, but more direction. So essentially, they are looking for it to go lower. And if it doesn't, you can see the clock right here, right? 47 minutes till the close. They have to cover, right? They're going to have to cover going into the close. And if they don't get that move to the downside, well, they take this thing higher. So we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe we can Hogue in here a little bit later just to break it down.
Yeah.
It's 11,000, minus 11,000 delta in the ES. We got the poll results back. 65% are saying above OFAC, above. That close.
We'll see.
Okay. Yes, we
We'll
will.
see. There are sellers in the market. Delta says so. There's sellers on the tilt. It says so. 59% short. Let's see. Testing the highs of the lower highs right now in this descending wedge pattern. Let's see. We end up bouncing up and out or rejecting.
Yes. What's the next price? What's the next price of interest? OFAC here, last trade 23,273.
Want to take a short again from here.
280s.
Stop loss above this level again.
Back to the
I don't want to see us take these highs, so take a short from here. And if I'm gonna lose this trade again, so I'm done for today. 2 trades in a day. I can't take more than 2 trades in a day.
All right, we're in with some Nasdaq. We're gonna roll with OFAC here. We're short a full 3. Same stop.
Micro.
288s and a quarter. Nope.
All right.
NQ.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
OFAC can do it. We can do it in the house account. So we are short 3 full E-mini Nasdaqs. Let's talk some profit targets here. So we got, how many contracts you got? 1? Just 1 contract?
1 contract, yeah.
Okay, we have 3. So we're gonna take some profits if we can get down here a little bit. So OFAC, let's say you were in 3 contracts. Where would you have some take profits?
I want to see us go to this low and then go break even and then take profit to this low.
Sorry, what are the lows? Could you give me some
you
prices?
Want numbers?
Yeah, numbers.
Prices, break even at 241. Take profit at 187.
187. It's gonna be a hell of a trade, OFAC, if this pans out.
Yes, it would. 241. Right 241 last trade.
Points. Let's go. We're riding.
We're short from what price, Dolby?
We are short 3 NQ at 23,274 and a quarter. And our stop is at 288 quarter.
Okay.
So I like this. Our stop is outside the range. Market has to prove a point. I like OFAC stop. Market hasn't been able to prove it can get over 284. Put a stop above 284. Makes sense to me.
Take a look at the ladder. See if anything's. We did see 1,000 lot coming on the bid, way down around 23,240. It did get pulled, but see if it does want to jump back. And not seeing much on the ladder right now. Look at the ES. Let's see the ES. Let's trade 63.49. Got 50-50 on the tilt. High day in the ES. 63.52.
What's the tilt like? Ooh, buttons my breath.
Hold this thing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, what's happening?
Stop is gonna be 291 If it takes this level, I'm out.
291.
Okay.
Yeah, 91.
All right, moving our stop up then. Risking 16 3/4 of a point.
All right.
Let's see how this plays.
Minus
A little squirrely
11.
over here.
It is. Minus 11,500 in the Delta. The ES. Positive
Okay,
Delta.
and we're out. Down a G.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, here we go. New highs. New highs in the ES. Just printed 65. I'm sorry, 63.53 in the orders. Just printed new highs in the NASDAQ. 23,303. Is that just a stop run, or is there more room to the upside here?
I hope
I
not. That'd
think
be
this
very
is
annoying. Are you back in the short
gonna
side?
be a stop run, I think. Let's see.
Of course they would.
And then sell it off. Okay. Get that push. Is that all she wrote on that pop? About a 15 point pullback in the NASDAQ. 23,288. 288. Buyers gonna want to jump back in here. Minus 11,000 on that Delta in the ES. Those NASDAQ looking hogs. Positive. Plus 4,300.
Tilt's starting to get a little bit more flat. We're down to 47, 50, 53% short. So lost about 6% on the short side. So we will see how this
Now it's
plays.
looking better. Now it's
Looks
looking
way better. Looks way better now. I needed to grab those 300s. Big round numbers in the NASDAQ tend to be very friendly. Very, very friendly. Market loves big round numbers.
Hey, don't forget, after the bell, we do have some earnings at Palantir, HIMS. That's about it for the big names. Before the bell tomorrow, Pfizer, Caterpillar, just to name a few. More earnings coming out this week. Here we go.
Those earnings didn't even make it to financial juice, Dre. I'm surprised Palantir didn't make it to financial juice.
Make sure to stay tuned into At the Buzzer. They'll be all over that. But I saw that. This is on a different earnings calendar.
Not big enough? Not big enough for the juice?
I wouldn't.
That's kind of shocking, Dre. It's pretty hot stock.
I wouldn't mess. Yeah, I know. Put them up wherever. They pulled back about 20 points here in the NASDAQ. Is this? Yeah.
What a stop run.
That was it. The Delta is positive.
Yeah. It still is, yeah.
I want to take this short too. I want it to be my last trade.
I mean, it's probably better now than it was before.
Yeah.
It is. It's up to you, OFEC.
Yeah. Is there another?
We did get the stop run. We finally did get the stop run.
Sure
so maybe
was,
that's
man.
what it needed to wiggle this thing loose. So maybe now that we've ran highs, maybe it wants to go and run lows down around like the 240s or even the 180s.
Back in?
And get the time-based inversion. You see this candle? Time-based inversion.
What is a time-based inversion?
Yeah.
Can you explain that?
Time-based inversion. It's a inversion fair value gap that's created on the same times we are now. You can see I'm in the 4-hour candle. Okay, the 4-hour candle. Our time now it's 2 o'clock. So this candle it's 2 o'clock either. Okay, so you see this 2 o'clock gap get ran through and get an inverse fair value gap. So when we run above these highs, okay, we tapped in this inversion fair value gap, time-based inversion fair value gap, and then it looks like it's a better entry if I get the entry. If I get the inverse 1 minute inverse close, it's a better entry for me right now. You understand what I say?
Yeah, well, it looks like you're looking for a short, correct? But we got the ES continue to grow here to the upside.
But let's see.
Okay, we will. New high is about to print in the ES. Again, high of 63.53 and the orders. Nasdaq not
US is
so
trying to make
convinced.
highs.
It is. Nasdaq not as convinced. Dow also making highs. 44,309 there.
We've seen that happen before, Dre. We've seen that happen before. It's not very common, but every now and then the ES takes the reins of the bull and leads to the upside before NASDAQ does. It's not happened a lot, but it is interesting to see. Ooh, Tilt has flipped now to 51% long in the NASDAQ. 51% long in the NASDAQ. So it's almost switched about 10%.
You see. Oh, okay. What's that delta looking like? Hogue. 23,287.
Yeah.
Gold's been trading sideways. Crude trading sideways. Was that the stop run again? Just popped up to 23,303. We're back to 23,285. 285. I'm still going to take another short.
Yep.
Here on Power Hour. All right, we can take a bit of a breather because we do have some news. Obviously, tariffs. We do have this clip. James, we want to bring this in just about how it's going to affect Main Street, right? How these tariffs will affect Main Street, not necessarily Wall Street, as they say. So, James, bring it on in and from a different perspective here.
They're very impactful, obviously. When you're having whether a 10% tariff or a 50% tariff, the numbers are big for us. Of course, the uncertainty is a major issue. And now we're moving from a uncertain and chaotic policy to an onerous policy. And the onerous quality is going to be on our cash flow. Very simply, we have to come up with all of this additional capital to pay for these tariffs, which we have to pay up front at the port.
And your business is wine.
Wine, spirits, sakes, and alcohol-free.
So things that all will be affected, including some wines.
Well, everything from any country in the world.
Yeah.
There's no avoiding it this time. Very different from the first time.
And there are a lot of business owners like you who might be frustrated with the tariffs. Some do support them, but bottom line, everyone is having to figure out how to deal with them.
That's correct.
What made you take your disagreement with these tariffs from just personal grievances to a legal level?
Well, it was kind of a meeting of minds. I was introduced to the Liberty Justice Center through Ilya Somin, and I got in touch with him really just to tell him about what was going on in our particular industry, in the wine and spirits industry, because we have been talking about it since last summer.
There you go. Yep, how it's going to affect Main Street. You guys said, what the hell is this? That is perspective that we don't usually hear. Typically, we hear from Wall Street. Again, hasn't fully trickled into the the modeling and the predictions, like what we thought was going to happen, has not gotten there just yet. So we'll see. And it's going to hit Main Street and pass on to the consumer. So
only if you want non-American based wine.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
California's probably kind of happy.
He imports spirits, so I'm sure that's definitely going to get affected by that. Right now, all right, flat. OFAC, you're looking perhaps for another short? Or just wait and see how this plays out. Okay, what price would you be looking to take and get short?
This will be the last trade, of course.
Right here, right now?
Okay.
Right now, I want to take right now. The stop is going to be above this level. This is a very good risk, and this will be the last trade for today. After this stop run, I want to see us go down to these levels.
What price?
292.
The price still the 187 lows.
Okay.
I take the short from 282. Stop loss is above 292.
Okay, so is this pretty common for you, OFAC, to kind of like lock in on maybe a trade concept or idea and take a couple swings at it to see if it works? And do you not get discouraged if it like flips the other way on you or anything like that?
No, I'm very sure with my bias. I know the market is gonna go to this low, and I'm very confident.
Love it.
Let's see.
Confidence is important.
Yes, it is. Conviction indeed. A little bit of a push lower here in the NASDAQ, 23,276.
And what's your average hold time like for some of these trades?
Average, I think 30 minutes.
30. Okay, that's a long hold time, especially for NASDAQ. That's a pretty long hold
Yeah.
time.
Something like that.
So do you just sit in front of the screen and watch the trade, or do you put the trade on and take a walk and then come back?
Watch the screen. Yeah, watch the screen.
Watch the
Okay.
screen. All right. Some traders
Sure,
like
here.
watching the screen. Some do
That's
not. Starting to
absolutely.
learn that, Trey.
That's right.
Some don't want to see it. They don't want to see the ticks. They don't care. They care about
Get
the
it.
end result, not the in
Process over.
between.
That's right. Process over profits.
100%.
Yes. Bit of a downtick here, 63.50, 3 points off the highs.
So we get our close. Get our close from this gap, turn into inverse.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get these lows.
So is there anything while you're in this trade that you look for additional confirmation of being correct, or is it once you're in the trade, you already have your target and your stop?
I have my target and stop, but when I take a lows, I want to go break even, okay? Because I don't want to see the market go ups again.
Go.
And the lows would be for I think 240 is what you said for break even. I think it's actually on your screen. Okay, cool, perfect. So that's actually pretty wide too. I like that. I think we talk about going to break even a lot on this show because
yes, we do.
Fairly controversial. Like, how quickly do you go break even? Do you go break even at all? And I kind of like this process where you're looking for almost a 40 or 50 point move before you even go break even. Yeah, I like
this
that.
trade is one. I think the break even it's not depends on the risk reward. The break even depends the price. Okay? The low of the price. If I have a big fair value gap, for example, then I don't want us to get a ran through to the upside. This will be the only reason for me to get break even. Now I want to see this price get ran through, and when I see this price get ran through, I can get a break even because I don't want to see price go up here again. This will be now my power of three. Okay, power of three is its mean accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Okay, AMD.
Accumulation.
Classic AMD. Classic
what are those
AMD.
three words?
Accumulation, manipulation to the upside, distribution to the downside. Okay.
Love it. There we go. AMD.
Classic AMD for the last hour of this session.
Good.
This might play out. All right.
Those
Yes,
300s,
was
top run, very rude.
Did we get in on this one, Dolby time, or is OFAC trade?
Nope, we're in with micros though. So obviously did not have the size that we wanted on the right trade, but you never know which one's gonna hit. You know,
same price.
282 3/4.
Okay,
282 3/4.
This last trade 23,265. Got the bottom hour right here, right now. 30 minutes to go till the close. You know, push to the downside here. ES not so convinced about the push, but NASDAQ, we're off about 40 points or so from that stop run. We popped up to 23,303. Currently trade 23,268.
Yeah, I like this. So OFAC, you're not going to touch your stop until we get stopped out or you get down to that break even area, right? You're just letting this play.
Yeah.
A great sit and wait.
This level can be a break even too. This level. This low.
What level? What's the price?
254.
254. Okay, got it. So you need to see like a structure change or a break in structure to get the stop to break even. Market's got to work for it. I like it.
Let's see.
Let me get this push here.
Yeah. Oh,
like this.
There we go.
Third short trade for OFAX. Back in. Here we go. 254. So that's trade 23,261 ES. If he wants to push this thing to the downside as well. Dow has pulled back a little bit.
What's that delta up to?
I was just going to ask, how are we looking here?
Where's Hogue? Hogue?
You're going to
Falling Hogue, need Delta on aisle 4.
NASDAQ was a positive delta, keep in mind. It was 4,800
Okay.
about, yeah, and then ES is a negative delta. 11.5 in the ES, plus 4,800 in the NASDAQ. An update right now. Still plus 4,500 in the NASDAQ, so that might be a long squeeze. And then minus 12,000 in the
Wow.
ES.
Have they
18
ever
minutes
been
till
that
MOC.
far apart between the two?
I was just thinking
That's
that.
pretty crazy. I wonder what the stats are on Delta between the ES and NQ. I wonder what the greatest distance is between. That's a lot, Dre.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a
Something's good. Yeah.
lot.
Calling the tops in the ES NASDAQ. They're trying to push it higher here.
Right?
They're buying up against the highs in the NASDAQ and they're selling up against the highs in the ES. Which one will win? The Thunderdome and Power? No,
In
I'm
the
kidding.
Thunderdome.
Let's
ES
get it
versus
going.
Chat, how did you like the Thunderdome? Let us know. If you're still here, that was
Yeah.
hours ago. That was absolutely
Yeah.
hours ago. I think it was a good run. I think it was a good
Yeah,
run.
we're gonna spice that thing up, get those guys
Mhm.
slinging sides, but they were pulling the trigger. That was good stuff. Okay, see this trade play out. You got 17 minutes till MOC. Market on close.
Love it. Huge fan of market on close.
Yeah, let's see if we get this push here. Are you working? You're short one, OFEC, or are you short three?
What?
You short one.
Are you short?
Short
Are you
one.
short one? Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me know when you go
See,
to
I want
break
to
even.
get this push to the downside. I want to see this break.
It's so
Get
close.
it. Yep.
I feel like it's so close to just melting. Just right over.
Above below 180s. Above below 23,180. About 70 points to go to get there. We got the 5-minute here, Dolby on the NASDAQ. Did see some
Come on.
buying come in run. Yeah, we gotta get through this. Get into the low 50s. We can
Yep.
break beneath the low 50s. We might
Big
push
area.
lower. Overnight view up 166. 23,166.
That could be a target too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we
Listen
have
carefully.
Okay.
yeah.
Listen.
Yes.
When we hit the second break even, 241, I want to take my stop loss to plus 500 because I lost 500 in the last two trades. You understand? I want us to take the levels to the true break even for today.
Got it. So trading the P&L a little bit.
Yep, that's exactly 100%.
So are you break even now because we hit the 254s or no?
Yeah, we should go break even right now. When we take the second low, we're gonna get my stop to the real break even.
Got it. Okay, that's interesting. So that's another sort of a take some traders will have. Some traders do like trading the P&L to get back to break even, and some traders just trade the trade. So does that? Why do you do that? Is it to help your mental capital, OFEC, to get back to break even?
Yeah, of course.
Do you use a trailing loss limit or a realized trailing loss limit in your account?
Yeah, I use this. I can allow me to lose only $1,000 a day.
Okay, nice. So we are breaking. We're waiting for this Nazi to roll over here. It's very close.
Keeps tapping on these 23,257. Like we're trading right now. Buyers are trying to defend it, but we might get that push. The more taps on it, the weaker it gets. So we got 24 minutes till the close.
Is that in the book, Trey? The more it's tapped is the
pretty much escalator down or escalator up, elevator down, something along those. Yeah, Michael hooked me up with a couple as well, but I think it's gonna get weaker here. 65% short in the NASDAQ, 62% short in the ES. Delta is growing. The ES 14 minutes till MOC. Come on.
Love MOC.
Let's hit this level. We are very close. 15 points.
So okay, here we go. Come on down. Come on. We need 14 more points here to get to the second break even, the break even of the P&L. Little bounce here. Buyers coming back in again.
Yeah. Yes. What's this thing? Still okay. Nothing on the ladder in the ES. Anything on the ladder in the Nasdaq to the downside. We did see that
I think it's
$1,000
gonna
jump
take
on the bid. Yes, you said that. It's going to take an hour. You
A little
said.
bit.
Might get that.
I hope it doesn't.
Yeah. So Ofek, when you go into for your trading sessions, are you really looking at like one setup for the day and then multiple attempts at that setup? Is that kind of how you approach your days, or do you go into the day with a blank slate and then look for the best potential
The first thing you say.
first one?
Only
I get it.
only AM session.
Still
Nice.
negative delta. Negative delta growing in the ES now minus 13,000. Minus 13,000. Has pushed lower though, so far so good there. 63.46 this is pretty much the lower end of that range. Look at the 5 minute. We've been here since
For a
we're about
long
2 hours.
time.
2 hours now. Can they push us? Can they break this thing to the downside here? Got to get through these 250s in the Nasdaq. Got to get through into the 40s. Into the 40s, there might be maybe some stops down here, but that stop that got popped up at 23,303. Looks like
that was my bad. My bad.
Accepted the risk.
I usually wait for this manipulation. This was, from the ending of this live.
So is that something that you would maybe journal like later in the day? Is like wait for manipulation, like don't rush the setup, anything like that? Yeah.
Wait for your point of interest, all of this. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's important. It is important to wait for that stuff. It is.
Yes.
It's so tempting sometimes to front run your own trade concept, though. It's tricky. Gotta have that little extra patience.
Absolutely. All right. Well, while you guys manage these trades, we got again 11 minutes till MOC. Again, since it's Monday, Wednesday, Fridays around here, 1 p.m. Central, we do top quiz. Jack was in charge of the questions today. He said they're going to be easy, but I did see some pushback in the chat saying not so easy, Jack. So let's see who those winners are. Andrea, bring them on in. Top quiz winners right here. How we look?
All right. Well, congrats to Squart Ston't May. Apologies. And then congrats to Golf, Sancho, Bottom Picker, Headache Powder. See what you did there, Punter. So congrats to the winners.
Congratulations. Jack, a lot of pushback in the chat about those questions. Not as easy as Jack had thought. Go back, go. There it is, Tim. Why? I figured there was a Packers fan in there somewhere. And OFAC short, house account short. The money right now looking for a push down here. 23,262. 10 minutes till MOC. 20 minutes till the bell. All right, Dolby time. What's it going to take?
MOC. That is what it's going to take, and then whatever Delta plans on doing.
They're asking, what is MOC? MOC, market on close, 10 minutes before the closing bell, 50 minutes after the hour. Balances. They come out and say, how much are they going to buy? How much are they going to sell? Big number buy, likes to go higher. Big number sell, likes to go lower. We'll call those out in the order it goes. NASDAQ, ES, and the YM. Stands for market on close.
Let's see. Nice little bounce here. I think a predictable bounce off the 254s. Just maintaining that range very, very well.
We're going to hold it.
Means so far.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how ambitious these bulls are going into the end of the day. JD said earlier during, I think, opening call that this week is relatively light compared to last week as far as news goes. So maybe we get a more, maybe more traditional summer trade this week with big moves in the morning and then maybe some really nice range trading setting up later in the day. So if we can anticipate that, we can kind of adjust the strategy a little bit. But up pretty good right now. This is nice.
Again, I was kind of short from what's that price again? Dolby time I had it right here somewhere.
Short 3 MNQ 282 half, and we are break even actually. So we're just riding. We're just riding with OFAC right now.
Oh yeah.
You see, we have a 5-minute. We have a 5-minute fair value gap to the downside, and the break even is very good. I don't want to see us go back to this level.
This is a pretty long trade.
Yeah, it is. What price was that, OFAC? The downside there?
The downside, I don't want to see us go back to my entry.
Oh, yes. Well,
yep, 282s.
282s indeed.
If
Alexander says, come to the dark side, trade YM. Trade YM. Last trade in YM, 44,278. You were saying, Dolby?
I don't know if the YM is considered the dark side. It might be considered like a retirement home for stocks, maybe. It's the dark side, though. It's the boomer market. Yeah. That's what Jack would say. A
lot of disdain for the YM. A little bit of a push higher in the ES. Now trading 63.50. Nasdaq, a little pop here too. 23,273.
27. Yep. Range is ranging.
It is. Wow, man. Especially in the final hour. Final 16 minutes of the session.
Looking forward to MOC. What do we think? What do we think for MOC? I think low. I think sub billion. Sub billion is my guess. That's my guess. Sub billion. Don't know from there.
What am I big negative?
Range. Oh man. This 30-minute range is really good. Really, really good.
We have 7 points to break even.
Oh.
If we run 300s again, OFAC, are you going to try another short because it rejected last time?
No.
Three and done?
3 and out. Okay.
Done for the day.
I like that. Okay. Is it always 3 and out for OFAC?
Usually it's 2.
2 and out? I like that.
Yeah.
I think I was doing 2 and out when I was doing trading combines.
Delta in the ES. Held the range, the downside and the upside. Again, we had to get beneath those 250s and those 240s. We might have been able to get that push, but right now.
Not yet. Anything can happen. I wonder if it's chat bullish or bearish. Put it in there, chat. Let us know. Are you bullish or bearish right here, right now?
If anyone wants to know, are they bullish or bearish? Because Tilt's saying 50-50 right now.
It is, but what's chat saying?
What does chat say? Indeed. RJ says bullish. Jason says sideways. Bearish.
Why bullish? Why bullish? I want to know.
Yeah, this is good. It's a good conversation. Bulls, put your answers in there. Don't just say bullish. Why? Why are you bullish? I'm saying because it's NASDAQ and it always goes up and to the right is actually a correct answer. So that is your logic. It's not too shabby. You're not wrong. Look at the daily
chart. Look at the daily.
Like this, up and to the right.
You're not wrong. To the right, indeed.
Okay.
Interesting here. What will this MOC be? Market on close in 4 minutes. And after that, 5 minutes after that, it's 5 minutes before the bell. Get another injection of liquidity. So final 10 minutes. See some fireworks here. Hogue, it looks like the Delta and the ES are going to keep it around 13,000 negative. So buyers held their ground there when they tried taking it into 63.45 or 46 or so. They held their ground. Absorption, if you will.
They did. But hey, we're break even. It's a free trade, so this is great. Nothing wrong with a free trade. How often do you find yourself in break even trades getting stopped out for break even? Is it frequent? Because you're going to break even so far away.
Actually, a lot. Last week I got break even twice, so without profits. So
yeah,
it's a part of the process, you know.
That's very wise. I think there's a lot of temptations for traders to find ways to continuously take smaller and smaller profits as like the anxiety grows of having to hold a trade and perpetually getting stopped out. So being able to like maintain that discipline and knowing that your edge will unfold over time is very good stuff.
100%.
It's a risk reward playground, you know. If I can take 3 hour or 4 hour every day, I can lose. I say to myself something like this: I have a trade with 4 hour, for example. So I say to me that I can lose 4 days. Okay, 1 hour, it's 1 day for me. So if I take 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 7, okay, I can lose those days. So I can play with this risk reward to take my profits, take my payouts. Okay, this is how I play this game.
I like it. I used to think about that the same way. It's, you know, a winning day could be 2 to 1. Okay, that buys me 2 more trading days. And you can kind of math it out like that, and it
100%.
works. Yep. Go 4 to 1, 4 trading days, 5 to 1, 5. Yeah, makes sense. Dre, how about that quote from from James? Even what is it? A drip can fill a bucket, and I love that. That was a cool quote. That was it.
How was it?
A drip can fill a bucket.
That's right. Brick by brick, jab, jab, jab. Yep. 100%.
Drip by drip, it all adds up in the end.
Love that hashtag. Love that hashtag power, hashtag fast markets goodies for you after the MOC. A trip can fill a bucket. Absolutely.
Good stuff.
Should I go in? I could probably go in the book. I don't see why not. We're at 100 pages, Dolby. Even a drip fills a bucket.
100 pages.
100 pages. 100 pages. Yes.
Wow.
I know.
That was a lot. MOC, minute 30.
Yeah, minute 30 indeed. I'm going to hold through this. We got the risk defined.
Yep.
Nothing on the wire. Again, earnings after the bell. Palantir, Hims. No more notable names. Again, before the bell tomorrow. Pfizer, Caterpillar. EMD after the bell tomorrow.
Yep. We're all waiting for NVIDIA. I think that's in 2 weeks at this point in time.
Here we go. Come on. All right, 60 seconds till MOC. Last trade in the ES, 63.50. Last trade in the NASDAQ, 23,272. We've seen these prices a lot right now. Take a look at the YM. YM getting some love here on Power Hour, 44,286. We got crude trading, wow, needs $67, trading 66.11. Gold trading 34.29. S&P is going to get squeezed. It's going to get squeezed.
Is it gonna? I think we might squeeze.
20 seconds. Again, it's going to go ES, NQ, and the YM. Let's see what this comes out with. Here we go.
Oh, Chris.
Not
yet.
No, we're still in this. Gold pushing a little bit lower here. Yeah, a couple seconds. Gold has found a bit of a sell here. What's the MOC? Pretty neutral. Well, all right, 700 million buy side. ES 440 buy side. NASDAQ 400 buy side. Now, buy side.
Flat.
Light, really?
Flat. Yep.
Okay.
Tagged us.
Be update on this. OFAC still in?
Nah, I'm out for the day. I'm still thinking it's gonna be gonna go lower, but
could always try 300s.
Yeah.
Get rejected before. Might be.
Already got there once. All right, a little bit of a pop, but right back to the price we saw pre-MOC, 23,277. We are in the range in the channel right now. Yeah, Bilbo, zombies weren't even walking today, just crawling. Timing might be a build-up into the week. It's just Monday. ES 63.51. Hope we can get that squeeze. Minus 13,600. Kind of seems like they've put a cap on that. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Again, in the morning, we asked you for some content. Hit us up at Topstep TV on the X using hashtag Power Hour. I don't judge on who we're going to bring on. Let's throw it to Andrew. Andrew, how did they do? What ratings do you give them out of 5? How do you rate these submissions?
I rate it purely on vibes, and I give it a 4.
4? Okay, very good.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. First one, Ben T says, week of vacation, so uninterrupted focus on taking and managing trades for once. Proving my dream job can be my day job. Good start.
Hell yeah. Well done.
Very nice. Next up, we got Gabriel Garcia. Back at the wheel, up 622 on an NQ long in my Express Funded account. Gonna keep jabbing like Michael Potok said.
Right.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
Keyboard out there. Nice, making some beats. Like it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. Next, we got Dave saying trade of the day for 35 ticks in total with 5 micro gold contracts. Warming up for the first VIP session later today. Oh, cool. Congrats on getting on VIP.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. Next, we got DMP saying day 2 of XFAs locked out for 1,700 total. Puts me at 5,500 in the last 2 trading days. More work to be done. Just keeping my head down one day at a time.
Love it.
Nice. All right, we got this guy. Darling Trades received a 20K payout from Topstep today, hoping to get access to that new dashboard now and maybe get their Topstep hat. So,
nice
job.
Yeah, let us know if it comes. And then AW Trade says, OMG, I'm number 6 on the Topstep leaderboard. So we got the new leaderboard that was debuted today. It looks like AW Trades got on it. Congratulations.
Great job.
AW Trades, check your email.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I like the 4. Yep. All right, more buying coming in here. MOC is growing to the buy side. Billion buy side S&Ps, 800 mil buy side NASDAQ, 500 mil buy side in the Dow. And here we go. New highs. It's a squeeze underway, Hogue. New highs in the ES, 63.55. Last trade there. NASDAQ
like
cooking to the upside. Watch this delta unwind. Okay, so it was about minus 13,000. It's a squeeze underway. Hogue is fired up back there.
Got an interesting level. Midpoint of the last 3 biggest days, so the last 3 days,
Unreal.
is 23,309. That is the middle.
No kidding. We're trading 295s. Here we go. 1 minute. 1 minute till that last injection of liquidity. I got my eye on the ES.
Yep.
Need some new highs. 63.55. New highs is.
Bump here.
Yep. Well, the new highs come in the NASDAQ. Price would be 23,303. OFAC, we just sit this last 5 minutes out or so?
I'm very excited. This is my first loss on the live stream with Topstep. The last two live I won.
That is true.
It happens.
It happens. You had a good opening. You had a really strong opening, OFAC. It's okay though, because we'll have to bring it back. Balance this out.
Of course.
See what happens here in 20 seconds. Let's take a look at the we'll see those numbers change. Billion NASDAQ buy side, billion buy side S&Ps. We go 5 seconds. See if they want to take the top off this ES and really squeeze them here.
NASDAQ still chilling under 300s here.
Yes, it is.
For now.
New highs ES. Squeeze Hogue.
Size. Any size? ES has 250. 250 at 360.
Yep.
240 at 64s, and then 224 at 370. So this looks evenly spread out, so it's probably the same person, I'd guess.
Delta in the NASDAQ growing here up to 5,600 plus positive 5,600. Duncan Harlow 63.58. Come on, so close in the ES. Looking for 58. Last trade in the ES 63.53. 54's trade. Everyone flat, no trades. OFAC, no more trades for the rest of the session. 4 minutes. We sit this out. And we'll have you back on. Trading very, very well. 5 XFAs. And Dobie, we're going to sit this out as well. Let's ride this into the close. Ride this into the close.
Just waiting. Yep.
Yep.
No trades. I mean, if we really had to, I mean, we don't have to do anything, but I think 300s are interesting, and maybe even those 309s as a potential
309s.
area.
Okay.
I think if we're looking for like 10 to 15 points, there might be a good chance you could get a reaction off 309s or 300s. Maybe try a situation where you go short like 300, 305, 310, and then do a stop at like 20s.
And we'll
See
see
if
still
you get a little run and move to the downside. But we're so close to this being over today that I don't
Yep.
know. If it was earlier in the day, I think that'd be very feasible for a short little trade. Not into the close. Got some long candlesticks here.
Yep. Look at this. All right, new highs ES. The squeeze happening, Hogue. Are we squeezing this thing? 63.57 quarter. And NASDAQ just print new highs here. NASDAQ 23,307. Just print 307 quarter, I should say. ES 63.58.
Okay.
Gap is closed. Thank you, Hogue.
Nice Hogue. We touched
All day, Hogue. That was an all day trade. That's what patience for. There you go. Duncan Harless. Gap close in the ES 63.58 half. Just printed. 2 minutes to go. Let's go. Can we have some earnings? Got Palantir after the bell. How about that? That close all day grind. All day
know what they
grind.
do.
Nope, I know. No one does.
That's true.
Well, in fact, I just want to say thank you. Exactly, big brother. Oh, thank you very much for coming on. We missed you. I'm gonna have you back on and trade this thing up. But yeah, 2-3 days, winning days. This is why you manage your downside, right? Manage your risk, manageable losses. Come back tomorrow, get it all back. But
trade tomorrow. It's the name of the
trade for
game.
tomorrow. It does look like
Trade
these buyers are not done. 90 seconds. Will they push this?
Very curious to see. Didn't Palantir just sign like a $10 billion like Pentagon contract?
Oh God, probably. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Not as much money as Elon Musk is getting. He's getting 30 billion.
He's getting hooked up as well. Yep. Oh, hey,
$30 billion.
Still under 1,000 likes. Click subscribe. 175,000 subscribers. How about that? Saw that. Thank you very, very much. Click notify. Click on that bell, upper right hand corner. 175,000 subscribers, closing in on 200,000 subscribers on the channel. Some little bit of selling, maybe some profit taking. About those 307s. Yeah, this is a tricky trade.
Hey, we're up 1.8%. That's cool. Got some of those big days back into the market.
Huh. Even the squeeze wasn't that squeeze. They even popped this thing.
Even the squeeze wasn't that squeezy? What do you do?
I don't know if I
Nazi recouped almost the entire Friday. The entire Friday sell-off basically got recouped today. That's so NASDAQ. That's so NASDAQ.
Fuck, thank you so much for jumping on here. A lot of support in the chat. Your students, your people, all on there. Show some love to OFAC as we go into the close here. About 10 seconds. Look at that size on the ladder. The ES 63.55 last trade. NASDAQ 23,296. Where's it going to close? Not the 180s, but here we go. There is that closing bell. Right. Dolby will remember this going into tomorrow. Great job, Dolby Time. OFAC, thank you so much for joining us. Shout out to all the Bell to Bellers. 175,000 subscribers. March to 200,000. With that being said, we get earnings coming out after this. So throw it to my main man, James Harden. James, take us out of here and into At the Buzzer.
Ooh, what another day of Topstep TV. Thank you to everybody for being bell to bell.
Yeah, what